Hey guys, welcome to the behind the scenes episode for Nightwing the series. This is episode 5 and our final episode of Nightwing the series. So this was a big one. This is our big finale. We had our nice little reveal there of Deathstroke, or of Red Hood, excuse me. A lot of exciting stuff happened this episode. It's pretty much just mostly an action scene.
This is a giant action scene. So it starts off nice and slow with a little torture, and then
Just how I like.
yeah.
I'm thinking of picking out some scary pieces to dress the set with.
Got some rusted tools here. Got a surf saw.
Yeah. What would Deathstroke do?
This is actually the very first fight scene we shot. We did shoot the alleyway takedown stuff the night before, or the last day we shot before, but this was the first stuff we shot. It was the biggest and most important, so we just wanted to do it first. Which in hindsight, I don't know if I would have gone that way, but I'm happy. I'm happy the way everything came out.
Hi guys, getting ready to film some B-cam for this fight scene.
What are we shooting today, guys?
The final fight scene between Nightwing and Deathstroke. And I'm getting my raccoon eyes done. This is the part they never show you in the superhero movies. Is the part where they put on the raccoon eyes.
Where Alfred is putting on the makeup on Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, right? Every superhero who wears a mask has to do this first. It's funny, I started watching Arrow and they finally gave him the mask. And then yeah, spoiler alert. I mean, by the time this comes out, it'll probably be like, oh, the season will be over. But like right when he puts the mask on, you see the raccoon eyes just like suddenly appears. There's black makeup. It's awesome. I guess you don't notice unless you're also wearing it.
Action. Cut.
What's up? I'm good number 3. I got choked.
Alright. And action. Yeah, that holds, dude. That's good.
It's good. That's what he said.
Like,
It just made it sound.
Hey, do you think we should put powder on his...
You gonna put that on film there?
Yeah.
Okay.
so Steven would be over in that area, so this area would be clean enough.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Eddie, and I'm here on the set of the official web series, Nightwing, and I am stunt doubling, as you can see, my various attire here, and we're gonna get into some cool flips and, you know, hopefully have a lot of fun. It's gonna be great.
Really? Dude, this film.
Scene 34, Aladdin, take 1.
Okay, and set. Everybody set? Action!
Ready?
Details. Honestly, ready? I'll reach too hard, man. Shake it.
There you go. So we just finished our final fight scene with Deathstroke and Nightwing. Right now, so this is actually the 3rd day on set for this. So I actually haven't done any fighting today, so I'm in pretty good condition. But
He's lame.
yeah, I'm lame. This is Aaron, Easy, and Eddie. Eddie is my stunt double. Easy and Aaron are our stunt coordinators, and Lance is our stuntman for Deathstroke.
Yeah.
And let's not forget the big man himself, Adam Zielinski.
One really cool thing, and this is so funny because Danny's like, hey man, we got this really cool squid effect. Like we're gonna like take those little pocket poppers and you put a string on them and you pull them from far and it looks like gunshots. And I was like, Danny, that's gonna look so stupid, dude. And then and when he executed it, we did it and it was profiled and it was backlit, so it just has the confetti look and it looks awesome.
Oh yeah, what I did was I took those little party popper things. You get them for like it's like $7 for like 100 on Amazon, and it says don't remove. It says don't remove contents, but don't listen to that. Remove the contents. So you pop out the little cardboard piece, you take out the confetti, I put flour in there and closed it back up, tied a longer string to it, and then we fed that string behind Lance. Right when we were like, all right, ready to go, he like moved his head and then he pulled the popper. And so boom, you see it just like exactly perfectly timed to what he wanted to do. You see the confetti blast out the side of his head as if he was shot in the head, and then boom, hits the ground. And it just sells so well.
Yeah. And that all plays like in a wide.
Yeah,
because
like,
it worked slow motion and it just worked really well. And it's nothing but a party popper. There was no effects added on that.
No visual effects added to that part.
Yeah. Yeah, so it worked really, really well. For such a cheap effect, it was great.
Yeah.
Just
don't blow your faces off.
Yeah,
kids.
when you're taking that apart, you don't do that. So finally, the big tease on this one is we finally see, with all this buildup of Jason Todd in the graveyard, and now we see him getting killed by the Joker, we finally reveal that Jason Todd has now become Red Hood, and he just shot Deathstroke, taking out his one eye. For all you people on YouTube, Deathstroke has 2 eyes. Why does he have 2 eyes? Like,
because Red Hood's gonna shoot it out of his head.
We had to take it out, all right? So just give us the time, watch the series before. So he takes out his eye, and now we have Jason Todd, and this is finally, I remember getting photos from the dudes making the costume, and I was like, oh my God, you guys, this is like awesome. Because I remember watching their first video, and like one of the overwhelming comments from even myself was like, the helmet's so huge, dude. Like, this is a motorcycle helmet, and nobody would ever wear that. Like, they would always just, it kind of reminds me of Spaceballs.
It's
like
so heavy.
like just the dark helmet. And like, so this was so, and I saw Noel in it. I was like, dude, this looks great. So it was cool to finally get to shoot that. We did that. That was like actually second unit kind of stuff because we were having a hard time getting a rooftop that worked for us, and that was kind of a smaller crew too. But Jeremy actually shot that as the DP on that, and I think it came out great.
Shot it on my brother's like loft complex or whatever.
Downtown Vegas.
Yeah, downtown Vegas. Everything we did for Nightwing the series was all shot in Vegas. Everyone who worked on Nightwing is all pretty much a Vegas local.
Johnny was the only one doing it.
Yeah, except Johnny and Kashan, our artist, who drew the opening credits and the colored scene in episode 4. Kashan's from New York. Johnny's from Bratislava, Slovakia. Yeah, this scene was awesome, and it was cool because this was the first time even me or Jeremy had seen Noel in full costume, and he filled it out great, and it just like, yeah, it like had such a cool vibe to it. Just seeing the costume come together for the first time, the armor pieces, especially because, you know, we did that original video and Red Hood looked really bad. His costume was definitely more of an afterthought. Even Nightwing's didn't look great, but like Red Hood's costume, like suit, was actually way more of an afterthought.
Yeah.
I remember we were making that video. I turned to Jeremy. He spent like weeks making this helmet. I was like, hey dude, do you think the helmet looks a little big? And he's like, no.
So
no,
not only is it large, it's the largest amount of comments I think I see about that video is how huge the helmet is.
Yeah, the helmet was pretty big.
But I think
what are we gonna do? Remake the helmet?
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's great.
The Jason Todd scene. I loved it when it was, you know, written. I was like, this is really a cool payoff moment. You know, he comes back and they have this like, I mean, they're like rivals now. Noel had been, you know, working on the character for so long with Danny and with Jeremy, and just seeing him actually put on that red helmet that Jeremy and Danny worked on so hard to make it so perfect, because guys, it's perfect. It was just really fun.
Okay, so we're shooting one of our last scenes, it's day 12, and security just came up to this location because we're not supposed to be shooting here. And so they came up and they were like, our producer Domenica goes up and is like, hi guys, how's it going? We're just, you know, shooting a little something, we're not trying to be too noisy. And they were like, oh, okay, it's cool, what are you guys shooting? And she's like, oh, we're shooting Nightwing. And she's like, one of the security guards was like, wait, Nightwing the series? I think I've heard of that.
I like what he did though, when he stepped backwards into the shadow and he just.
I personally thought that was cool. I think he would say it like that because it's more emotional. If he puts it on first, we lose that connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then because I'll put you down too, and then he puts it on. I think would be more badass. And then we do the off the roof stuff.
Do we like? All right. If possible, I'd like to see that take. But like, if that looked cool, we may not even need because he's disappearing in the shadows, right?
Yeah.
That's total Batman thing right there. And I imagine like if we wanted like, because it's gonna be really hard to pull off that green screen shit on here. It's like it's really weird, weird location wise because there's all this crap standing up. Yeah. So if you guys are cool with that, like if you think it looks good enough, then we could probably get away with that, and then just cut to an angle of me like looking this.
Do it Winter Soldier style.
What are you doing?
Let's not spoil it, guys.
I'm not spoiling anything.
I don't even know what he's talking about, and I saw the movie, so. But yeah, would you want to do? And then
I think that's a better idea than just disappearing in the shadows.
Less special effects, and I can look over the ledge and see nobody's there.
Yeah.
And then that's when I look back.
That works for me. Things a little faster.
And things a lot faster and easier.
Yeah. So let's do that again. You pretty much nailed that, Noel. So all the movements and stuff. And I would just say make sure we're getting enough of a break between each thought. So it's like enough emotion between each one. Yeah. Cool. And it's action.
I've earned this.
You're right. Oh my god, you're sweating.
Bro.
Bro, you're
I've been sweating. I've been sweating.
Okay, go ahead. Oh shit. You can hear it stretching. Jeremy's actually been promoted to our cinematographer of the shoot now. So he's shooting the scene. But I had this covered. You didn't have to murder him.
Murdered? Let me ask you something. You kill a rabid animal, is that murder?
Jason! Barbara. No. It's Jason. He's alive.
So I think what was really cool though, I think it was like a moment I had when we were filming. I was like, man, Red looks so cool. When are we gonna shoot the Red? Oh, I was like, oh, this is the end. Like we're done shooting stuff pretty much. So I was like, man. So it kind of got me excited, and like we've talked about doing more stuff with that Red Hood suit now that we have it, because it is such a cool character, and the suit looks great. And we basically teased you guys, but it's Nightwing the series. It's not Red Hood the series. So we gave you the tease. So down the line, we've got obviously the team to do it. So it's not like impossible. But I think it was like that was for me was the moment where I was like, I don't know if I brought it up to you that night. I think we got done really late that night, but like I think we brought it up later. I was like, man, we gotta do something with Red Hood, like a nice fight scene with him, because it's just too cool of a character to leave there. Like
too cool of a costume.
Yeah,
we gotta incorporate it somehow.
Yeah, for sure.
So hey, maybe there'll be a season 2. Maybe there'll be something else. Who knows? We'll see how this one does. If you guys like it, we'll probably do a Kickstarter for the next one. If DC doesn't sue us, then maybe we'll do it. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this has been the episode 5 behind the scenes. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for watching the series. If you haven't watched the series and you watched this behind the scenes video, then you probably got a lot of spoilers for the entire series. So you're probably going to want to have to go back and watch the series and kind of catch up and find out what we're talking about. Anyway, thanks again for watching. If you guys want to check out the last couple episodes and also the previous behind the scenes, hit these annotations right here. Also, subscribe to ISMAHAWK. Follow us on Twitter. I'm at Danny Lachette.
At Adam Z Film.
And thank you so much for watching. Thank you for helping support this dream finally coming true. Love you guys.